Oh. Oh. What a curious menu. Okay, this is cool. A resolution that my screen can't even accommodate. Hooray. Okay then, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Dead Setter, of which I know nothing about, because I downloaded it into my Steam library about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months ago, and have totally forgotten about. So this will be an interesting little adventure to go on, and find out what we can discover. Hello? Is this me? Yes, it is. Mouse to look left, right, and up and down. Oh. Interesting. An upside-down flower. It is the logo of my mother's fishing business. She hates it. Then why doesn't she change it, for goodness sake? Press Shift to sprint, and click to inspect. Or you can press E. It reads, "Welcome to the Vincent family residence. My mother gave this sign to me." That's very nice of her. Presumably that's who I am then. I am Vincent. I can get a hint as well. What a lovely game. Set mouse sensitivity and options. Yes, it's alright. I am relatively happy with the sensitivity as it is. I am happily sensitive. My name is Jesse. Jesse Vincent, presumably. Yes, indeed. My parents named me that. I miss them. Well, I didn't expect you to name yourself now. No sane person does that now, do they? Today, my father is coming home. It has been so long since I have seen him. I need to get the house in order. I also need to stop walking into things because I'm going to end up with quite a lot of bruises on my face, and he's going to worry about me. This trail leads to Mitten Creek. Oh, that sounds adorable. I want to go to Mitten Creek. That sounds absolutely lovely. Okay then, so this is the house, but I'm not going to be able to get in. Indeed. Is that a box? Is there something inside here? It is locked shut. A few things are locked open. Okay then. Oh goodness. Interesting camera angles going on here. Let's go around the... let's not go around the back, because I can't go that way. Where am I to go then? If I can't get through the front door. Oh, I can go through here perhaps. Yes, here we are. The shed is still unfinished. Where? What, around the back, presumably, you mean? I'm going to make it look like the one my father built. Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm going to make it look like an accident at first. Where's this shed? I'm not seeing a shed, my friend. It's... oh, there we are. Okay, so there were some trees here which you've chopped down. Oh, here we are. Seems the shed has been burned. Yeah, some form of fire here. So you want to mend it up, do you? Okay then, fair enough. Are we doing that now, or are we dealing with the house first? This is boarded up from the inside. Yes, indeed. There must be another... oh my Gideon, I have the most incredible walking backwards animation ever designed by human hands. That is truly wonderful. Where am I to go then? Is there something on the wall there? There is something there, isn't there? Can I get back here? Yes, here we are. There's like a little pantry window or something. Ah, a crowbar. Excellent. Got the crowbar. Perfect. Is there another box here? Yes, it's locked shut. Can I use the crowbar on this? I can open the front door with this. That didn't work. Okay, so I can't use the crowbar on these boxes. Presumably I need to find a key. That's the word I'm looking for. I also need to turn the brightness up a bit because this is shockingly dark. My brother wouldn't help me paint this side of the house. What a lazy bones. But it's always in shadows, so I never bothered. Yeah, because the sun doesn't like move through the sky during the day, does it? Maybe it doesn't in this wacky world we live in. I do not know. Okay, right. Let's use the crowbar. You know, most of us use the other end. But, you know, I'm not an expert when it comes to breaking into houses. Right. Get out. The house smells like dust. Can we get some light in here, please? What's this? Well, that's the outdoor light. Alright then, fair enough. Let's see what we've got going on around here. At least the house seems to be in pretty decent condition from this side anyway. This door is locked, as is this one. Anything here? Any items? Any secret or sneaky things that I can have? It would seem not. At least the lights are on upstairs, so let's see what we've got out here, or up here even. Again, more locked doors. Most mysterious, and not an enormously efficient use of space. The interior designer in me is most upset. Not to mention the artist within me is most upset about how everything is the same shade of brown in this place. I'm not normally a fan of these fixed camera angles, but this game is using them quite well to occasionally just give you something a little bit spooky or unusual to look at. I have the map. The map of where? The map of the house. Oh. Cool. And this is like showing me access to the areas I've either been in or have access to. Okay, that's cool. Can I put this away, please? Thank you. Okay, then. So, what else do I want? Can I get any more of these items? There's a bag here. Perhaps that's of interest. No? No, not interested in the bag. Alright then, fair enough. I can't move this, this, can I? No? This looked like a thing that might possibly be movable. But no, I'm pushing my face into it and not having a great deal of success. So I assume the answer to that question is no. Okay then, let's head back downstairs and see if there's anywhere else we can explore down here. Goodness. No jump scares yet. I don't even know if this is actually meant to be a horror game or whether it's meant to be something else entirely. I don't know, but I don't know where the light switch is either, so I'm going to leave that room be for the time being. Where does this lead? This leads into a cupboard with a shiny thing. The upstairs bedroom key. Okay, so that'll let me open one of the rooms upstairs. And here are some empty picture frames. That would imply that my family are presumably here is a dark, dingy basement. Let's leave that be for a while. Yes, empty picture frames usually imply murders or just really ugly family members. One or the other. What is this room? Is this another bedroom? Yes, it is. Some sort of ground floor bedroom. I never ever went into the basement for good reason, my friend. Nothing good ever happens in them. At best, BDSM, and at worst, murder. Let's just get the hell out of here, frankly. I don't think I've been here before. I'm not entirely sure where this is, but let's not have that animation again. I'm not convinced I can cope with it. I haven't been in here. Let me turn this light on. There we are. We're not exactly saving the polar bears, but we are saving my eyes. I feel safe in here. I can save in this room by pressing tab. Save game. Saving. Wait. Giddy up, getting a hell of a lot of didgeridoo-dahs here. Okay. At least that's been sorted out. Where the hell have I gone? I've fallen off the screen. Okay, so that's like a little safe room where I can avoid the pains of death that presumably will attempt to murder me. So let's see if I can use any of these keys here. That didn't work. Okay, so that's not the bedroom. Yeah, this seems to work. Clever shadow placement, my friend. Clever. That's moving. Why is the dressing screen moving? Oh gosh, why is it so well animated? I haven't seen fabric animations that good in even AAA games. I mean, sure, my arms don't quite work with it properly, but that is genuinely impressive. I am genuinely really impressed by that. I mean, there's nothing here. It's literally just a sheet which has impressed me with its realism, but okay. not convinced this achieved anything, but I guess that means we're going down to the basement. Oh, hooray. Let's have another look at the map. So what rooms have I not been in? Yeah, that's the access to the basement. Yeah, so there's a few rooms accessed on the from the living room on the left-hand side of the house. How do I make this go away again? There we go. Okay then, let's head into the basement, because I have no sense of self-preservation. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, why is it so deep? And what? See, this is how you do fixed camera angles properly. This is how you do fixed camera angles, so that like, oh gosh, it's locked door. That's alright. This is how you do fixed camera angles in a way which really works and helps. And where the hell is the light switch? Oh gosh. I'm not convinced I should have come down here. No, I'm really not convinced I should have come down here. Oh dear, I don't like it down here. I don't feel safe here. Can we go back to that room where I did feel safe, please? This seems to be locked. And there's nowhere else I can go here, is there? Oh dear. What can I see on the map here? Map not available. Oh goodness, I've run out of pages. Okay then, I guess I'm gonna head up the other direction. See if there's anything this way. There's another door. This one's locked as well. You mean I went through all this trauma for nothing, did I? Oh, whoopty frickin' doodle. Which direction did I come from? This one, presumably. There we are. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Goodness sake. Right. Right, as quick as you can, friend. Okay, that's better. Man alive. Okay. Oh, gosh. Where's the light switch? Where's the switch? I need to get some light in here. It's too dark. I cannot see as much as a baldies. Which room in the house am I in? Apparently I'm in the kitchen. Interesting. Where under the sun is the light? Oh, here it is. Well, thank anyone that'll listen to my thanks for that. Okay, it looks like this is blocking a door to the outside. But I can't move any of the things. Can we get some dinner, please? I am a little peckish from my little run in the basement. No, seemingly not. So what rooms haven't we been in? There's a room coming off this bedroom. There's a room there. And then there's all the stuff that you access on the left-hand side. Let's try this room here. This one was locked, isn't it? Yeah, this one's locked. So if I go into this bedroom here, this door was locked as well, wasn't it? Yes, and I have no more keys. Okay then, so let me head back to the beginning of the house again. Yes, here we are. Let me just check these doors again. Yeah, these are both shut. So there's nothing on the ground floor that I can interact with or use. No extra items or new doors to open. So everything seems to be locked. So what exactly am I meant to do, or where am I meant to go? There's no one to go over here, is there? No, seemingly not. Curious. I would have felt like there was something in this bedroom. Because we found a key which opened this. But then, oh, here we are. Oh, I can move one of the bookcases. And find a bit of, somebody's DIY responsibilities being left unfinished, but hidden. What's in here? Dare I even ask? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to have a look at that, did I? Did I? Did I really? Good for me. Oh, good. Again, nothing has been achieved. Well, at least we found out that there is something of interest in this room, even though it's not actually helping me continue with my little quest. How strange. Oh, God. I am going to go back outside, I think. I don't know why, but I've run out of places to explore and things to look at. So, yeah, so I'm going to wander around outside again for a moment and see if there's anything I've missed. Oh, there was another door in the basement. An almost invisible one, but it was here nonetheless. Okay, is there something in here I need, or is this just the passage to another area? I don't know, but at least it isn't blood red like everything else down here, which, there's something to be said for a change of, colourful scenery. What do we have here? No, that's definitely a thing. You can't lie to me. The laundry room key. Okay then. Presumably that is on the ground floor. One presumes. Blasted trip switch. Anything through here? Nothing I can access, at least not yet. Okay then. Let's go back. Yeah. Let's go back up to the rest of the house. Partly because I feel marginally less in danger there. Partly because it's not full of stuff that I constantly get stuck on. And see if we can find this laundry room. Perhaps there'll be another key in there which will get me access to another part of the house. The question is where the hell the laundry room is. I feel like it might be that one, perhaps. I feel like this little room here attached to this bedroom is probably going to be a bathroom. So I feel like it's going to be this way. I feel like this is going to be it. I think I have a perfect family, and our neighbours too. Well, I'm glad you're so pleased with your life, my friend. Yay! My theory was correct. Ah, basement storage key. Oh good, we get to go back into that little house of horrors. Wonderful. So it doesn't want me to remove the, because I haven't got the crowbar anymore, so I can't remove the bars. I should remember to save. You're telling me that because there's somebody that wants to murder me in a minute, isn't it? That's what you're trying to tell me. Okay, fair enough. I'll save and I'll get us back down into the basement so that we can continue our little, exploration. I built this house while my brother got a job far away, and my mother sold her business. We had neighbours down the road. They moved away too, like my brother, but they're back now. What I have just realised is that with the exception of that light going off a minute ago, nothing really that spooky has happened. Which makes me realise that perhaps I shouldn't be as nervous as I am. Perhaps this is just a lovely family reunion, a little DIY project. Got the spare room key. Oh, wonderful. It's a shame. I was rather enthused about this game with its rather impressive use of the fixed camera angles and its interesting environment. I'm not massively enthused by this key finding exercise we're doing at the moment. My father is coming home. It shouldn't be too long. No, so it's not the one to that. Then, I don't know why I keep pressing M trying to find the, spare room. Trying to find the map, even. I didn't realise there was another door here. That doesn't matter because it's locked. Can I use it to get in? No, okay, so that didn't help. Presumably the spare room is not what is attached to this bedroom. Presumably that wouldn't make any sense. No, okay, I'm guessing it's off the living room then, rather than anywhere else. Yeah, let's try one of these doors. Nope. Unless the spare room is upstairs. Presumably it is. Okay then. If I'd stop getting stuck on the staircase for 5 seconds, that would be lovely. Man alive, of course it ends up being the last one I try. Okay, right, kitty, let's get the light on. Oh, that's what that noise is. a very bizarre air conditioning device that could just be a rather crazy mousetrap rather than anything else. Okay, let me have a quick look at the map, see if there's anything else. Looks like there could be another staircase here actually, and looking up to a third floor, or more likely just an attic. Perhaps. Can I get through here? Presumably I can, otherwise what was the point of coming in here? I haven't gained anything, or haven't gained any ability to go any further. No, I have a sledgehammer. Of course I do. It's a small sledgehammer. It's actually quite sizable. I don't know about sledgehammers where you come from, but where I come from, that's a decent sized sledgehammer. Or maybe there's just cultural differences when it comes to averages about size. So what am I going to use this sledgehammer on exactly? What precisely am I going to bash down? I mean, I have no idea. I'm not supposed to use it on the on these boxes, am I? Presumably not. No, that didn't work. I'm not surprised. I'm not supposed to use it on the shed, am I? Because you said you wanted to change the shed somehow. I forget the details. I wonder if I'm meant to like demolish what remains of the shed so that something new can be built in its place, perhaps. But that is just a guess. No, it seems like you can't use items unless the little white interact thing appears. So, yeah, I somehow didn't think that was going to work. So yes, that certainly didn't work. Does it? Well, I was going to say it might want me to use the sledgehammer here, but goodness sake. No, you definitely don't want me to do that, do you? Yeah, I couldn't really get the interact thing to appear. No, okay. So I'm not supposed to use a sledgehammer to smash the French windows. That just seemed like such an obvious solution. Okay then, presumably I need to use the sledgehammer down in the basement then. Unless I'm supposed to use it on that crack in the wall. Perhaps, like make the crack larger so that I can reach inside and get something out. The crack in the wall is slightly less scary than the basement, and it doesn't involve another jump cut. So let's try the sledgehammer here. Did that work? Did that do a thing? Oh goodness. We found a secret room. I'm not convinced I should be here. I think secret rooms normally attached to basements. Attached to bedrooms even. In strange houses out in the woods are usually places where people get murdered. I'm still confused on why that thing is so jiggly. Key to the basement storage. Okay, well at least that means I don't have to run around trying a dozen doors trying to figure out where that goes. When we came to our father's house at kids, my brother always liked to play on his old computer. I'm going to save again, just to be on the safe side. I don't know why I like to stand next to this piece of paper when I save, but for some reason, I do. For some reason I was scared of that computer. I was only 8. Well, there are many scary things that can be accessed via computers. Computers themselves don't tend to do much damage, but the things that they can connect you to and the people that they can connect you to are indeed quite spooky. Right, I'm not entirely sure what I just walked into, but don't worry about that. Was there something? I don't think there was a light going on in here. There must be... Yeah, perhaps it's this one. Yay! We figured it out. At least it's another storage room. Oh dear. This game, like so many others, is in requirements of something. And that something is a more reliable electrician. Oh gosh. Who keeps going around turning all of the lights off? What the hell is that? What in the name of hell is that? I got stuck on something. The MBs are sensitive to light. It is better to leave them in the dark, but don't get too close either. Oh, MB, what, Milton Bradley? Okay. A company that made board games a great many years ago has now decided to revitalize itself in my basement and attempt to murder me, and succeed in murdering me. Wonderful. Okay, at least the horror elements of the game have suddenly kicked up. Okay, so you say it's best to leave those creatures in the dark, is it? Fair enough. This is going to make things less sort of visually interesting for you, but at least hopefully means we can survive if we head in here and get this key. Does it say, yeah, the box out front. Well, that's good, that says we're going all the way around to the back. So let me try. There we are. There we are. Much more successful. Okay, so they're sensitive to light, so they like to be left in the darkness. Okay, fair enough. I can appreciate that. Presumably that means that's why they're living in the basement, because it's darker. That hopefully means they won't come up here into the house because of all the lights that I've got turned on. They'll kill the polar bears, but at least it'll keep me alive. I don't know why the hell I'm going up the stairs, because I'm too busy prattling in order to actually think about what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Right. We can open this using this key. Hooray! What are we going to find inside, I wonder? A thing. Another key. Oh, life. This game is all about its keys. Where do I access the sewers from? Presumably the basement. Oh, gosh. I don't feel safe here. Not even a little bit. What the hell? Oh, was the basement door a little closer? Yes, it was. It's just so dark I can't see anything. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I suppose on the one hand, I can't see a thing. I suppose on the one hand, this sort of constantly coming back to the same environment does kind of work, because you feel the relief of being able to escape, but you also feel nervous about having to return. So on some levels it does sort of work. This reminds me, this particular little environment, this reminds me very much of Concluse. I really hope they get around to releasing the sequel to Concluse soon. I'm very much looking forward to playing it. Oh dear, okay, right, there's a thing over here. Oh gosh, I don't like, see, look, this is what I mean about using fixed camera angles effectively, because this is good. Because this looks like the enemy is hiding in the shadows looking out of this doorway to watch me. That is an effective way of doing it. I think a lot of, does it say where that is? Upstairs, okay, so I need to head back to the rest of the house. Oh, I can go in here though. I'm not convinced I should be in here. I don't feel particularly safe in here. And it was a total waste of time to come in here because it's just a locked corridor. Excellent. What the hell was I talking about? Yes, I feel like a lot of games use fixed camera angles just for the sake of, having a certain visual style. Oh gosh. Like how a lot of games will use a VHS filter, not because that actually adds anything to the experience, but just because they want to be a VHS found footage type game rather than for any actual creative design reason, or because it allows you to tell a better story. Get out! What the hell is that? Oh dear. I'm going to hide in the kitchen, one supposes. Where am I supposed to go? Exactly? I need to get away from this thing. Hide in the cupboard, perhaps? No, perhaps not. Perhaps don't do that, Phil. Perhaps that's a dreadful plan. Let's turn these lights back on. Is he gone? I don't trust even for a little bit that he's gone. Would you turn the blasted lights on? Thank you. For goodness sake. Ah. This is the goodness, our children don't have enough claustrophobia. Let's lock them in a cupboard with nothing but a chair in order to more properly induce that. Oh gosh. Right. What room haven't we been in yet? I think when we went across here we found a locked door, didn't we? Yeah, here we go. Another spare room. There we go. Interesting variety of enemies. I wasn't expecting that. Oh gosh! Man alive, I just thought that was another blasted air conditioning unit. The factory key. Why do we have a factory under our house? It's the door to the attic. Okay, well thank you for telling me that. At least now when I've inevitably find the attic key, after about another 25 keys have been discovered, at least I'll know where to bring it. Oh dear, this game is oddly disturbing. Why am I just remaining here? I know there are at least 3 vicious killer monsters in this place, and yet for some reason I'm not running away. Everything will be okay. Will it now? Somehow, friend, I don't share your optimism. In fact, I'm so pessimistic, I'm convinced I'm going to die in a minute, so I'm going to save again. Right then, does it say where the factory is? No, but presumably it's going to be in the basement. If it's so large, it's able to induce manufacturing. I'm getting married in 2 days. Well, there's an interesting little bit of information to add. Everyone will be there. Right, I feel like we've slightly bigger issues to deal with, mate, than your cold feet. But alright, let's see if it's up the far end of this way, because that means I don't have to deal with that monster again. At least, not yet. Yep, here's a factory. Why is there a factory underneath the little cabin in the woods? Why is that a thing? I never knew how big the basement was. You and me both, friend. You and me both. There's a forklift truck down here? Man alive, our electricity bills must be through the roof. Looks like there's a little control room here. Can I access this? No, I feel like if I had that sledgehammer, I could probably knock it down. Can I go through here? Oh, okay, this is where I enter. What? Okay. Clearly going mad, because this looks different to how it did look 5 seconds ago. So, what's here that I need? Presumably another key, since that seems to be the 95% of the items we get at keys. So what was the purpose of coming down here? There must be something I can do, something I can get, somewhere I can go. Oh, there's a staircase here, I can hit it up a little bit. Not kitty yard. Not convinced that I probably should go up here, but those MB monsters, whatever they are, didn't look like they'd be experts at climbing staircases. Where am I going? Oh, here's something. The library key. Oh, hooray! I get to go straight back to the house again. Man alive! At least whoever this kid is getting married to is never going to have to complain about their new husband not being particularly fit. I'm going to be able to rival Usain Bolt by the time this little adventure is finished, given all the running I've been doing. But alright, hopefully we'll be able to get back upstairs without there being a another incident. Me and my big mouth. Okay, right. Let's get back up to the library. Wherever the hell that is. Does it say? No. Okay, probably on the ground floor. I feel like if I was designing a house, I'd put a library on the ground floor. Let's try these doors here. Nope. Nope. Maybe it was the room off the side of the living room, or wherever it was. Yeah, the one over here. One of these 2 rooms, I feel like. Is that a funny feeling there was someone waiting for me in here? But nope, there was no one here. Yay! Right, suppose we can find a book that would explain what in the name of hell is going on. Somehow, I doubt it. Okay, that's a television. Is it going to murder me? No. At least not yet. Not until it's sprouted a few more limbs, presumably. Okay, it looks like we found some kind of a dining room. As you can see, where's the light switch? It's right over there on your nose, Phil. Kitty, I'm not you again. Oh, gosh. So it seems like these guys are just a matter of running around until you evade them. Idiot, he's sensible, he turned around. Idiot, why do you people have to have brains? Why do you people have to have brains? Why can't you be stupid like the rest of us common folk? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Okay, good, the lights didn't permanently blow. Man alive. Well, at least the appearance of those characters means that I don't have to find quite as many keys. At least that's something to be grateful for. The backstage key, of course, because there was an entire concert hall down here as well. My giddy aunt, this house and a TARDIS have more and more in common every minute. Where is the backstage? In the basement, of course. Of course it's in the frickin' basement. Man alive. Let's have another look at the here. Okay. So we still haven't found the bathroom, presumably attached to that bedroom. Or that little room there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay then. Is the backstage going to be part of the factory or another part of the basement entirely? I'm going to try that door we found across the way in the sewer. Not just because I associate most acts that get on stage with certain things that you find in sewers. Ah, it seems the game developer made that association as well. Oh gosh, this seems final. Oh dear, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't feel safe here. The fuse is missing. Oh yes, it's an indie horror game. Of course we need a frickin' fuse. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, the attic key. We're going to find a fuse up there. Oh dear, okay, right. I don't know if there's a light in here, but if there is, I'm not turning it on. Because I feel like there's going to be a monster not far away. I do not feel safe. As I built this house, my mother moved away and seemed to disappear. What, you mean physically or like emotionally? And I suppose my brother had no time of his own anymore. So I kept myself busy. I kept building my house as they left me in the dark. But father was always there, in different places, but always there. Yes, fathers do tend to move about, don't they, rather than just sitting still all the time. What the hell is that? I don't even want to know what this is. It moved, it moved, it moved, it moved, it moved, it moved. What the hell is that? I don't know, and I don't want to know. Oh, it moved as well. Oh, gosh. I don't like this place. I don't like this place at all. Now having to remember the actual layout of the house in my mind. Oh, gosh, there's another one. Here. Here, just go through the door. Just go through the door. There we are. I don't know where we're going. We're going into the attic, even though I can't see anything. Oh, but at least we're vaguely safe. Oh, look, there's a hard hat there. I could put that on for a bit of armour, perhaps. Perhaps I need this to, yes, I have the helmet now. Perhaps I need this to, go into the factory. Help me see in the dark. Oh, cool. Nice. Can I turn this off? Yes, I can. Good. So I can, go out onto the roof. Cool. So, the control room key. Ah, yes, so it is to do with the factory. Cool. I'm not convinced I should just be running around on the roof like this. I feel like this is horrifically dangerous. But, never mind any of that. This is an interestingly designed house. I feel like I should probably take this off. Press tab to equip my light. Oh, you actually want me to put this on, do you? Okay. I was thinking it would actually be a better idea to leave this thing off due to the fact that all of the monsters seem to get rather upset when I wear this. And have any light come on. Oh gosh, that's one right there. I'm going to turn it off because I think there's still one in this room. Yep. It's right there. Press F to fix my light if it breaks. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks. Where the hell am I? I've got myself lost. I have to turn the light on. Ah, I got into the claustrophobia basement. I apologise. Right, sorry. I know you would like to see things, but here's the thing I would not like to see. Me getting cleft in half by some vicious monster. Ah yes, thank you for reminding me to save. Even though I'm beginning to feel less and less safe in this room every time I enter. I never ever went into the basement. Yeah, I remember you saying that before. You said that at the beginning, didn't you? Yeah, we seem to have gone into the basement about 100 times. Oh, gosh. Oh, Jesse, why didn't you go in the basement? Probably because it's full of monsters. Did you think I would go away? Oh, this isn't me. Did you think I would stay down here? Oh, gosh. I don't like this. Mainly because I can't see a blasted thing. Where am I? Oh, we're in here, are we? Oh, okay. I need to head to the factory. So, who am I listening to? Whose voice was that? Was that my father or someone else? Here we are. Okay, we've got access to the control room. What can we do in here? What can we do? What can we make in this factory? Oh, okay. I think that moved one of the shipping containers that were being held up by a... Idiot. Yeah, when things stop cooperating with you, hit them. Excellent parenting advice right there. Yeah, I think there was like a shipping container being held on a hook and a chain someplace. I reckon that has been moved. So if I can find that staircase again, wherever the hell that was, yeah, here we are. I might be able to access a new part of the somewhere or the something. There must be something. Yeah, like this shipping container, maybe if it had moved this one, but it hasn't. It must have moved a different one. I remember him saying he was scared of the computer, wasn't he? He said he was scared of the computer. And I'm not convinced. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm not convinced, but I'm wondering whether they're computers. I'm wondering whether that's what they are. I'm trying to think of any computer from any era which has the name MB. And I can't think of anyone. The closest one I can think of is the BBC Micro, but that would have been closer to a BM rather than an MB. Oh, we finally get to see what this room looks like. So every time I bumped into something here, I was bumping into a very, very portly corpse. Oh, whoopty frickin' doodle. Oh, gosh. Okay, right. Man alive. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah, something's moved, but I cannot tell quite what. So when I get up there, I need to keep the light off, to be honest. Because I cannot afford to trigger any of those enemies. Because I get the impression that those enemies cannot be escaped. I feel like the weird wicker man that we, oh gosh, this is dangerous. That weird wicker man that we met once or twice before seemed to be escapable, but not these other creatures. Okay, I think we've just gone past the blockage. Here we go. Locked box key number 2. Oh, brilliant. Okay then, so now I've got to make my way out of here again without triggering any more of those monsters. I'm going to try and sort of run off to the side here so that I don't get healed. Yeah. Man alive, that was incredibly dangerous and incredibly failure. That was massive. Okay, they've moved from where they previously were. I thought the camera angles had just changed slightly, but no. 'Twas worse than that. And I didn't realise. Okay, right, kitty. Where the hell am I going? Just go through the door. Just go through the door. And let's get the hell out of here. There's a thing there. Right, okay. Gladly, that's not where I need to go. And this is. This is actually becoming surprisingly more tense and enjoyable than I initially predicted. Okay, and now someone's alarm has gone off. Not you again. Man alive. This game does a surprisingly good job of being tense, despite the fact that it's reusing the same environment again and again and again. And using relatively simple mechanics. But it's doing a good job of it. What was this for again? The box in the backyard. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Let's at least pray that those machines aren't outside. There's definitely a technological vibe to them. I mean, other than the fact that they are literally boxes of metal. I do feel like there must be a link with the computer somehow. There must be. Because he said that his brother liked the computer, but then his brother went away. So maybe sort of childlike mind thought that, oh no, it wasn't him, it was over there. Maybe thought like the computer was responsible for him going away, which sort of deepened his dislike and fear of the computer, perhaps? I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to child psychology. Mind you, I'm not an expert when it comes to anything. Lockbox 3 in the hidden room upstairs. Oh, okay, I haven't even seen that. Okay, interesting. I'm just going to hope and pray I'm not about to walk into one of them. So much for those machines not going outside. Okay. Let's get back up the stairs and find this box, wherever the hell it is. Oh, dear. Okay, right. Yep, up the stairs. Now, let's turn this on. And this is the hidden room. Did they perhaps mean the one behind this? What the hell was that? Did they mean one in here, perhaps? Some chairs. There's a funny knobbly bobbly wall, but I'm not seeing another box. No. No, I don't think there's a box here. Can I see this? Yeah, I mean, there's a big question mark. Wow. Wow, you really think I would have noticed that this extra room was here a little earlier, given how much of the blasted floor plan it takes up? Odd. Most odd. It's the lockbox in the hidden room upstairs. Presumably then you mean the attic. Because I can't see anything here. What the hell? Oh, sorry, that's the door handle. I thought it was a key on a desk. I stand corrected. Okay, we'll turn this off, because I do not feel like it's a good idea to go wandering around in this place with the light on. So I'm going to try and get up to the attic. Here we are. And then get this back on again. Oh, for goodness sake, man! What the... Oh, bloody hell. Entering the attic was a mistake. Don't go into the attic, apart from the fact that I went in there earlier. Oh, gosh. This game was more difficult than I anticipated it being. Oh, good. Now we're going to go through this song and dance again. Right, okay then. Give me a minute. I'll use the control room key and get the lockbox for get the key for the second lockbox, and then we'll get the key for the third lockbox, and then I'll find out where the hell it is. It's got to be upstairs somewhere, but I certainly haven't seen it yet. Okay, give us a minute. Okay. I died more times than I'm willing to admit getting us back here, but here we are all the same. I now have the key to the room upstairs, and I've just saved, so if we do die again, we won't lose quite as much progress as before. So, if I could figure out where the staircase is, here it is. It's got to be here somewhere. There's got to be another box here. But where is the question? Because I haven't seen any other boxes upstairs at all. I've only seen the two outside. But it must be here. It can't be in the attic. Because... I wish it would stop making that noise. It can't be... Oh, for goodness sake. Well, this is an interesting little development. So you can survive those things, it seems. Where the hell has he gone? Has he gone back to where he was? I mean, one presumes. I can't see him. Interesting. I didn't actually think it was possible to survive those creatures. Curious. Now, where the hell is this box? It must be in here somewhere, surely. It says the hidden room upstairs. And this one on the map is marked with question marks. It must be here. Oh, here it is. At last. Okay, what have we got in here? Something very light, presumably. Judging by the, Oh, it's a fuse. I'd completely forgotten we needed a fuse. Okay, right then. Man alive, this has been a journey and a half. Where the hell am I? He's even gone stuck on something. DDR's the cost of fixed camera angles, constantly getting stuck on things. Seriously, where the hell am I? No, I've ended up back where I started. Bloody hell. Right, okay. I've just got to get back down to the sewers again. Oh, gosh. Right, let's save. I'm going to save at every possible opportunity. Because I am sick to death of losing progress. But at least we have this fuse, which frankly looks more like an hourglass than a fuse. But we'll get back downstairs, we'll get into the sewer area, and we'll get that fuse going. I don't know why, I don't know what machinery that fuse operates, but why is this painting falling off the wall? Who's been going around throwing a little tantrum? I don't remember. Oh, not you again! I'm getting rather sick of you. I died to him at one point, and the message that came up said he was called a DSP, I think, rather than an MB. So the technological monsters are called MBs, and he's called a DSP, which is interesting. I have no idea what any of these names are supposed to mean, but we seem to have avoided him. No, no, we haven't. No, of course not. Why the hell did I have to go around and say a stupid thing like that? Oh, for goodness sake, would you just leave me alone? Thank you very much. Oh dear, I have found quite a useful tactic for at least avoiding the MBs, is that you sort of walk around with your head down like this, because that way, if you walk around like this, you're more likely to set them off, because you're casting a light over a wider area. But if you just keep your head faced down, you're less likely to trigger an enemy, because you're covering a smaller surface area with light. So there's just a little tip. Okay then, let's get this fuse in this breaker box and see if we can find out how the name of hell that is supposed to help. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's over here. I forgot about this intervening room. Okay, right. Yep, brilliant. Okay, that's opened up a room where a president might give a speech. Sometimes you don't get what you want. And you shouldn't. You probably shouldn't if what you want is something naughty. But, what the hell? I'm so happy I did. Why is there a washing machine? And a microphone? Am I going to start crooning? Okay. I want to add a personal touch to my, performance. I'm going to come down here amongst the audience. It's John. We like to talk whenever he comes by to drop the mail. My brother, we've been through thick and thin. Presumably those are the names of a couple of girlfriends you have. This is my band's teacher. I can't believe he put up with me. Are these all the people you know? Ben, my best friend since freshman year. These are 5 of our neighbours. My brother's friend Isaac. He's funny. Kate, my fiancée. This is the police investigator. He won't tell me his name. He's probably not a good policeman then. This is my cousin Marcus. He's always scared of me for some reason. Maybe because you keep arranging the corpses of all of your friends in rooms and then singing to them. This is my grandmother Emma. She's so happy all the time. An old friend David. I thought I forgot about him. This is Walter, my grandfather. He plays video games with me sometimes, so that's very modern of him. My doctor, Dr. Fell. There's nothing he can't help me with, apart from your psychological instability that makes you set this up. My Uncle Luke. I think he was lonely until I seated him. Oh. Dead setter. Dead seater. You're seating dead people. Who's due for that chair, I wonder? Fire ex... Oh. What I've also realised is that these... Thank you for the thumbnail. These creatures is the same as that thing with the footsteps that was chasing us around the house. Which implies that these corpses are coming back to life. Which is pleasant. It's time to meet our father out on the road. Oh, is that who the chair is? Is that who the chair is for? Perhaps. Okay, fair enough. How do I do that? Exactly. It doesn't seem like there's anything here I can interact with. I think this is an elevator of some kind, perhaps. But I'm not seeing a method of interacting with anything. There's nowhere I can go or any things I can do. There's no levers to pull or buttons to press. I'm rather confused at what you want me to do, game. Oh. Okay, you just led me into this room for no reason, did you? Okay. We led you into this room with this elevator-looking thing for no good reason. We now want you to go back to where you started the game. Okay. I'm not going to question it at this point. I'm just going to run the hell away from here before I go ever so slightly more insane than I already am. Oh my Gideon. How many people are going to try and kill me on this little journey, I wonder? Presumably a rather sizable number. Okay, right. At least it's not massively far away. Yeah, here we are. Back through the room of dead bodies. Mind you, we were just in a room of dead bodies. Perhaps I ought to be a little bit more specific. I've run out of breath again. You think after all this running you'd be in slightly better physical shape, my friend. At least this gives me another opportunity to save in case there is a somebody else that would like to murder me. And let's be honest, that wouldn't be unprecedented for how things have been going thus far. Right then. I suppose we must return to where this all began. I'm not convinced we really achieved anything in the house other than unlocking a lot of doors. And getting murdered about half a dozen times. But, where the hell am I going? Seriously, where am I going? This is not a good camera angle. I can't see where I'm going. This is supposed to be like a cinematic ending to this, and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, right, I was supposed to go through this tiny invisible gap, wasn't I? Okay, fair enough. Oh, for goodness sake. Man alive. Sometimes in this game the fixed camera angles work really well, and sometimes they work really badly. But alright, let's go and meet dearest Dad. Where is he? In the van, perhaps? An upside down flower. Still don't know why she's operating a business with a logo she hates. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh my word, why am I doing this? I was so lonely after I built the house, probably because you keep murdering all your friends and wrapping them in wraps. If only I'd known you were all waiting for me in the basement. I don't think they were the ones waiting. I feel like you murdered them and put them there, but how could I have known what I was doing? Gathering you all this time. What a gift. Oh my Gideon, I've gotten stuck on something again. I didn't realise we were playing the role of a psychotic killer. I was too afraid to spoil it. If I had been bolder, I might have refused it. Maybe that's the lesson I have learned from this. But when he was asleep, I built the basement and we never spoke again. You talking about your brother? Then Jesse found his family. He locked up the house and ran, and so I forced him into the creek. What, Mitten Creek? That place sounded happy until you did that. We haven't breathed or woken since. Welcome home, Father. I built this house for you to admire. This is a bit dark. That's what I want. That's what you'll do. That's my gift. I don't think your dad really needed this as a gift. I might try socks next time. Oh my word. Is this the first game I've played where you actually play as some kind of psychotic serial killer? So many games you're running away from a psychotic serial killer. This might be the first I've played where the roles are reversed. And I'm not going that way, am I? I'm going this way. Oh gosh. The dead look in those eyes have a new meaning now. But alright, let's go and sit my father down so that he can enjoy the musical entertainment along with everyone else. Is it my imagination, or was my mother not amongst the crowd in that other room? I remember the grandparents and the brother and the friends. I have another metal body for your soul to squirm in. It's been waiting for you. Nothing can change that. Oh gosh. Are you up here in the front row? I'm sorry, Mother, you can't stop me. Oh, so Mother is going to end up here at some point, is she? Oh, good. Is perhaps that who was chasing me around the house? What? Oh, okay, he's not going with this one, is he? Mind you. Goodbye, Father. Welcome. The show is just beginning. Oh, so I came in here to dispose of his body. Oh, he's not dead. Not yet, anyway. Seemed someone got a little sick of the music and kicked it over. I was just about to say, this feels like the end. I'm not convinced that, not convinced I can take much more of this. Wow. Yeah, and please just tell me that you treat your family a little bit better than the bloke in this story did. And if you had another head, couldn't you see twice as... I didn't even get time to read half of that. I think there was the word the devil at the end, which is lovely and charming. Right. If you like this, I made another game as well. It steals, does it? It steals, I stole, the teapot has been stolen. I shall definitely look into that, friend. I like this menu screen. This is a nice touch. Goodness, that was a journey. Gosh. That was incredible. I'm really glad I went into this knowing absolutely nothing about it. I don't know how much information there is on the store page, but I'm really glad that I completely forgot it all before I played this. Because that was a fascinating journey to go on. Starting off with just the mystery of thinking... I'm just wandering around this house, trying to prepare something, perhaps, for my father. And then everything goes a bit crazy. And then you think that you're perhaps some kind of... I originally thought that... I could see there was some kind of psychological instability in Jesse, because I'm pretty convinced that MB thing, I'm pretty much convinced that is based on the computer. I feel like that is where the inspiration is coming from. Otherwise, why would there have been that message saying that Jesse was scared of the computer? I feel like there must be a link there somewhere. And now that I think about it, think about the enemies a little bit more, I am actually convinced that the one that was chasing us in the house was the mother. Because it said, "Mother, you won't stop me." And the creature that was chasing us around the house with the footsteps, the DSP as it was called in the hint in the loading screen after I died, if that was trying to kill me, then it's probable it was trying to do that to stop me from hurting anyone else. So I think that that person that was chasing us was Jesse's mother. Interesting. But yes, it starts off as just a great big mystery. And then you get the impression that perhaps Jesse is just psychologically unwell, and that his some sort of trauma, which he seems to be placing on the computer and turning that into some kind of enemy, which he has to hide in the darkness from, is all very unique. But then it turns that around completely and makes you realise that Jesse is actually a lot more psychologically unstable than you ever thought, and that actually he's quite possibly a serial killer. And that you probably shouldn't be feeling any empathy for him whatsoever. So yes, from a story perspective, that was absolutely fantastic. That was genuinely very impressive. It's been a long time since I've seen a game pull off a story quite that effectively. And its mechanics work well as well. I'm still not entirely convinced by the key finding exercise. I mean, it works in the sense that it keeps drawing you around the house again and again, which some could argue is, reusing the same environment over and over again, which is a little cheap. But the fact that it kept changing up the environment by changing the lighting, and by always giving you access to new rooms, that helped as well. Speaking of new rooms, it does strike me, I'm pretty much convinced there were 2 rooms on the ground level we never went into. There was like the room between, like, if this was the map, then there was like the pantry here and the dining room here, and there was access to the basement here. There was like this corridor along here. There was a room we never went into here, and there was this bedroom here with this extra room here that we never went into. I didn't realise that, but we actually never accessed those 2 rooms. Odd. Seems a little strange that there would just be those rooms there that don't get used, unless they just wanted to sort of keep the house, like nice and rectangular. but decided that it would be better just to keep those rooms locked off rather than artificially extend the game, making you go into them for extra keys just for the sake of using each and every room. Unless there were like some secrets in there, perhaps, or like some secret keys somewhere you could find that would help you find extra information or something, perhaps. And if that's the case, then I apologise for missing some secret and interesting bits. But yes, while I'm not usually very enthused by a key finding exercise, that was probably a much more effective use of it than I've ever seen before, particularly with the basement, making you come into and out of the basement, because you feel, as I said before, you feel relieved leaving the basement, but then you feel that sense of uncomfortableness when you then are forced back into it, which works quite effectively. And the mechanics of not disturbing the enemies with the light and then switching it up with the having to run away from presumably Jesse's mother, if my theory is correct, was a nice way of keeping a little bit of variety in the enemies. Wow. I'm impressed. I don't know what else to say. I'm genuinely impressed. Yes, that was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that, and as always, the best things come out of the most unexpected places where you're not predicting anything good, and then all of a sudden you get hit in the face by something really impressive like this. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will certainly look into that other game that the developer has made, see if that is holds up to the very high standard that this one has set. But that will be for another day. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Dead Seater. I feel like I said Dead Setter at the beginning, which is quite possibly a mispronunciation. But the word Seater isn't really isn't a particularly common one in my vocabulary. So and besides, it wouldn't be this channel if I didn't mispronounce something. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other. Don't murder your family. And if you do, at least have the classiness to croon at them. But look after each other, and good night.